now, in addition to all the high points, and certainly Millennium and that what happened here in Times Square was just, I think a lot of us will never forget that. There was at least one kind of serious moment, and one that we'll always remember in news, because you chose to use that moment as and this was the place to talk about going to rehab. Mm-hmm. Is that, in retrospect, can you talk about first why you decided to do that here, and were you happy in retrospect with that decision to do that?
I was definitely happy with that decision. I mean, we had talked about how we were going to approach the situation, how we wanted to handle it, and I kind of left it up to the other four guys because I was in such a turmoil in my head and I was freaking out, going, "Oh my God, I'm really going to rehab." I was trying to get my mind right and prepare myself to go on this life-changing, experience I'm about to endure. But I think the reason why we all picked to go on TRL is because that was kind of our hub, our home. I mean, as far as fans go, I mean, that's where everything started for us here, especially, in like the U.S. Mm-hmm. And just knowing that what better way to reach the fans here as well as the fans everywhere across the U.S. as well as overseas. It was kind of what better place for us to kind of talk to people and kind of be that open and be that honest about it and just kind of explain, this is the situation. We feel comfortable with our fans here and we feel comfortable with MTV. Let's just tell you guys this is what's really happening. Mm-hmm. And, I, to this day...
So you kind of let these guys decide that this would be the place to go?
I think, yeah. I mean, we all sat down and we had talked about what we were going to say and what was going to happen, and I had to leave to catch a flight down to Arizona, and these guys made the conscious decision to come on. I've still, to this day, have not watched that episode.
Really?
It's just too hard.
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, and then every time I see Kevin cry, I got to stop it. I can't. It's still too hard to watch.